Checkmate! I'm so good at board games. What about video games? Yep, speedrun world record. But this game isn't that great. I only have an hour to play games today, so I want to play the best game possible. What do other people think? Ocarina of Time? Grand Theft Auto? I hate you if you play video games? Okay, I can't find anyone agreeing on the internet. I know, I'll do it myself. I'll play every game ever made and review them all to find the best. I lost my voice while playing every video game ever made. Nintendogs really brings out my inner rage. Game 1. My classic game that I'm known for, Minesweeper. Based off an argument between two people's ownership of a broom. And it's terrible, 0 out of 10. Game 2, Minecraft, alpha version. This is what happens when a gamer touches grass for the first time. 0 out of 10, too much freedom. Game 3, Super Mario 1, made by a guy who is really indecisive about vegetables. Mushrooms help you, and mushrooms try to kill you. You might think mushrooms are fungi, not vegetables, but this game is old. They were still burning witches when this game was released. They didn't know about fungi. Anyway, I glitched through the floor, so 0 out of 10. Game 4, Sonic the Hedgehog. This is the first game that was based off of a movie, and the first game I'm actually good at. Why can I not find any good games yet? Maybe I need a challenge. Game 5, Jump King. One of the most difficult— wait a minute. Jump King is just a Mario copy, which is a Sonic copy. They're all the same game. I'm going to put them all in the same group, but what to call them? You jump on platforms, so jumpy games. And I can already jump in real life, so these games have no purpose for me, 0 out of 10. This grouping tactic should help. I'm running out of time to review all 5 million video games. Sadly, I haven't found a single good game yet. Game 7, Elder Sign. A brilliant card game with in-depth mechanics, 9 out of 10. Game 8, Game Maker Studio. This is actually a game where you make other games. I spent 40 hours and created Game 9, Stickman. 9 out of 10. Game 11 is Calculator. This is known as one of the hardest games ever created. If someone knows how to beat this, please let me know in the comments. I can't save the game and I keep getting back to level 0 out of 10. This isn't working. Maybe I should be hating people that play video games, or maybe I should hate video games. Yeah, I'll try to find the worst game ever. What games can I play that are so annoying they'll make me quit? All the difficult games are jumpy games. Oh, I'll check what my favorite YouTuber plays. He usually tortures himself with games. Game 12, Terraria. Beautiful pixel graphics, skill-based action, unique boss patterns, Minecraft clone out of 10. Google says the worst game was Night Trap, so I was going to play that to start hating video games, but the reason it was bad is because it promoted sexual assault against women, so I won't play that. Instead, I'll play a game that promotes physical assault against women. As Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq Fu is a video game. Remember that. Sadly, I still want to play video games, but I can't find the best one. Every game is bad, and I have 4.9 million left to go. I can't give up, but I have no choice. I'm just gonna play Wordle instead. Is the best game Zelda? That word doesn't exist. Mario? No, maybe the answer is being a gamer. Wait, that's partially right. Is it green for cash money? I'm close. Cookie clicker. Nope, apparently not. I don't know any words with these letters. Genry? Wait, what it is, Genry? I'm translating this. It's detected that it's English. That's a whole different country I never would have guessed.
Genre.
Oh, it's a method of grouping games together, like jumpy games. Instead of 5 million games, there are 50 groups of games, all shown on Wikipedia. I have a chance to complete this if I hurry. Let's get right to the most popular game genre. Text adventures. It's like playing real life, except less freedom. You can use commands like go north, go south, post selfie, post 9/11 conspiracy. 7 out of 10. Still a bit too much freedom. Tower defense games. You don't defend towers in these games, 0 out of 10. But they are infinite, so you can waste your entire life on them, 1 out of 10. And they did once pay me to make an ad of them, 2 out of 10. And the spelling of balloons is a better joke than I'll ever make, 6 out of 10. Rhythm games. I have a personal theory that the biggest source of plastic pollution on the planet is Guitar Hero. The guitars break within 2 attempts at Through the Fire and Flames. I'm too scared to play the new game, so I can't rate it. Instead, I'll use a random number generator, 2 out of 10. Co-op games. Games in which 2 people work together to solve problems and strengthen their relationship. If you didn't understand 4 of those terms, that's okay. Instead, you can just portal your friend into death over and over. 2 out of 10, because there's 2 people. Idle games. Cookie Clicker was sued by bakers for making their job look easy, but really the game is a commentary on how humans evolved through time and our future. Starting out using manual labor to solve our problems, then outsourcing it to old people, inventing agriculture, taking what we need from the earth, polluting the earth because someone fell out of a tree, so we are cancelling nature. Capitalism is invented. Stage we blame everything on God. Goop Labs. The rich people run away from Earth. Those left behind master transmutation and create a portal to catch up to the rich people. They go back in time to kill humanity before it was born. This destroys the time-space continuum. Gay people. It's an excellent genre with some of the simplest, most entertaining games ever. 9.9 out of 10. To get the full experience, you need 12 monitors to play them all at once. Stealth games. Roguelikes. These games generally place you in a dungeon, and when you die, you have to start all over again and no save points. Your only progress is your improvement in the game, getting better and more knowledgeable. It's so much fun reaching new peaks each time you play. It's the harshness of real life, but still with respawn. I want a roguelike to delete itself once you die once and you can never play again. 0 out of 10. First person shooters, only good for the zombie mode. Zombie games, only good for playing as the plot. Okay, first person shooters for real, only good for teabagging. Metroidvanias. Metroid was the first main character that was a female, so they made an entire genre around her where every other main character is a man. I've never played any of them, so I can't review until I do. Hollow Knight. You start the game by falling to your death. Roll credit. Knock knock, I'm there! The game seems to be about killing these bugs and mining Bitcoin from these mounds. Ooh, it's also got some jumpy game elements, good to see. They're starting to protect Bitcoin with stalactite ceilings, very smart. Okay, speedrun strat. This jump is too far to make, but if I slash at the spikes, I get an extra bounce, proving that you should always stab your problems away. It led me to a chest, but the item makes me stronger when I lose health. As someone who never loses health, this is worthless. And fancy jump, damn it, I can do this. Fine, I'll do it the normal way. Then I died to full damage again. The music got really sad, and this guy told me how he lost all his Bitcoin. This is really becoming an occurrence. I found a guy that really doesn't like my knock knock jokes, or he's annoyed at me killing bugs for no reason. I defeated him and saved a caterpillar stuck in a jar. Why was he keeping it? And why can I not pick up one of his clubs? I explored for a while and found another caterpillar and tried to use a speedrun technique to save him, but I failed. You must be Grandfather Caterpillar. I'm sorry for failing, but I promise I will save your wait a minute. I have 179 Bitcoin? That's $10 million. Bye, Grandpa. Yeah, so it's a pretty good game genre. 0 out of 10. It stole everything from jumpy games. Fighting games. A, B, left trigger, right bumper, start, pause, A, B, 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 A, 360, unplug battery, swap controllers, B, B, A. That's the combo for entering the main menu of a fighting game. The combo moves you have to do on some of these are more in-depth than getting a physics degree. Then there's Smash Brothers, Brawl, Melee, Super Ultimate, damn it, I got copyrighted by Nintendo. Survival games. We truly are privileged that we currently play video games where you have to find food and shelter to survive instead of actually finding food and shelter to survive. I'd like to take this opportunity to say something I've been holding on to for 7 years. Unturned is garbage. To everyone who played this, you are a moron and you have taste. But Don't Starve is pretty good, 5 out of 10. Esports, MLG 360 no-scope pro gamer games. These people get paid to play video games and they still die in them, 0 out of 10. Racing games. Mario Kart gives players in last place better items. It's reverse capitalism. The best way to play Need for Speed is drunk on vodka, otherwise it's boring. Any open world racing games are just barren wasteland. Anti-capitalist vodka drinking in a barren wasteland. Too political for me, out of 10. Flash games. Imagine you're in a car and you're late to your own surgery while Batman is chasing you. All of them. That's how I feel when I play Crazy Taxi. The game gives so much adrenaline, they've started using it instead of defibrillators to restart hearts. This is another Flash game, and I could set it to English, but it's more fun if you understand nothing. The only thing I know is pickaxe. A random selection of decisions later, I have separated a family and created robots to take over. Oh, thank you for showing me my mistakes. I'll do better next time. 0 out of 10. They all got deleted. Upgrade games. This game is about sending a hedgehog into space with a slingshot. After each attempt, you can buy upgrades like cool glasses, band strength, and cooler glasses. On day 6, I finally did it. Every shooting star is actually a hedgehog falling from space. 0 out of 10. Every game in this genre is exactly the same. RPG MMOs, STFU, CIF. World of Warcraft was the greatest game of its time, but every time they updated it, it got worse. Imagine you have a delicious chocolate mud cake, and then you add raspberries, steak, cinnamon, and yogurt. People are going to unsubscribe. Unlike you, I'm only 13k subs away from Bunnings. Speaking of corporate games, there is a McDonald's game, a Pepsi game, a 7-Up surfing game. 10 out of 10 for all of them. Thank you to capitalism for sponsoring this video. Real-time strategy games. If you want the constant stress of managing hundreds of tasks while others work to defeat you, live real life. If real life is too easy for you, then play RTS as well. Some guy made a villager cut down an entire world of trees just to see how long it would take. Who cares? Why would you waste your time doing that? I watched the entire thing. It was really interesting. Leaving a like. 0 out of 10. No Age of Empires 5. The Potato Test. In 1943. Wait, that's the wrong video. Souls-like game. Amazing worlds to discover. Difficult combat. Funny armors. Broken PvP. These will always bring enjoyment to those who play them. 0 out of 10. You have to kill dogs, so bad games. Anime games. I have never played these because I'm a cool person who plays farming simulators. Now this is a real man's game. Learning to rear hens at 5 AM, selling cow's milk, starting up a Macca's franchise, climbing the corporate ladder and becoming CEO, and finding out the truth that chicken nuggets are only 99% real chicken. 0 out of 10. Simulation games. When you want to know what real life is like without experiencing real life. You can be a football manager or a town mayor or a war general commanding units. Find out how our ancestors would hunt mammoths. Not very well, it seems. Find out what would happen if a giant samurai fought a bunch of monkeys. It might seem obvious, but actually monkeys carry around ice giants all the time. 0 out of 10. Real life graphics are still slightly better. Art games. Frame the painting. Feel the painting. Be the painting. 0 out of 10. Mona Lisa kinda sucks. Damn it, none of these are the best. They all have problems. There is no greatest game. They all suck. Wait, what if I find the best genre? Even if it isn't perfect, then look for the one best game inside that genre. If we look at all the candidates for best game ever made, the most common genre among them is adventure. The adventure genre is the most effective for making top tier video games. But what adventure game is the best? Ocarina of Time is the obvious answer, but ocarinas aren't cool instruments. Guitar of Time, maybe. What is responsible for all these amazing adventure games? None of them would exist without the first ever adventure game, and that game was A Colossal Cave Adventure. I told you text adventures were great. Look at the graphics on this game. You are in a forest. South. You are inside a building. There is food here. Food. Eat. Thank you, it was delicious. I managed to open a locked grate, crawl through a cave entrance, and pick up a rod. You are in a splendid chamber 30 feet high. A cheerful little bird is sitting here singing. I think I'm gonna use the rod on the bird. Damn it, it doesn't work. So I took the bird with me. Maybe I should turn on my lamp and figure out where I am. You are in the hall of the Mountain King. What? When did that happen? A huge green fierce snake blocks the way. I use rod. Don't be ridiculous. Fine then. Bird, attack. It worked. The bird defeated the snake. This entire game has been mapped out with all the areas and possibilities. You can fight a dragon, use a vending machine, eat cheese. You don't need new games or modern technology to play an amazing game. This is it. The best game ever made. Now I can finally play it. How much time do I have left? Ooh, I am very late for my own funeral. I hope they waited.